Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for your quick Friday news roundup, I've yet again got so many things I found on the internet that I want to share with you. But before we get started, I need to remind you, of course, that tomorrow is the first Saturday of the month, and that is, of course, mean that I'm going to be doing another live stream. Now, I like to do these, again, as often as possible, but I always do on the first Saturday of every month, because what this is, it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to ask me anything. If you want to see any figures from my collection, I'm more than happy to show them off during the actual live stream. What I will ask though is, once it's scheduled, if you put that in the comments, then of course I can have the figure ready just to show you guys during the actual live, rather than trying to find it when people ask me. I suppose just put me on the spot and I can't remember exactly where it is. The other thing as well is, of course, and this is a channel member benefit, you get the opportunity to win a deluxe figure of your choice. You don't have to be a channel member to join in the live stream. I'd like to see as many people there as possible, please. It's just a little bonus perk that I give to people, again, who contribute that little bit more to the channel by being a member. But as always, guys, look to see as many of you as possible in the live stream chat tomorrow. Right, let's kick off with some news then. So at the moment, October's incredible. So we've of course got New York Comic Con coming up. We've got MCM Comic Con in London coming up, and at the moment in Shanghai there is Wonder Festival, and at the moment they've got loads of things going on. So I'm going to break this down into three sections: one today, one Saturday, and one Sunday. The first thing we're going to look at is Flame Toys Kurukara Curry figures. Now, some of these we've already seen before, some of these are prototypes, and some of these just look incredible. So this is the one that I'm really excited to see when they get a full color version. So this is their take on Diatlas. Now, these are licensed figures by Hasbro and Takara. They do not transform, and I suppose you could class them as model kits, to be fair. They're model kit stroke action figures. As I say, this is Diatlas. Can't wait to see this guy in full color. We've also got Beast Wars Megatron there. You can see some of these, as I say, we've seen before, like this incredible looking Starscream figure. We've got Optimus Prime there, where he, combines with Jetfire. You've got both versions. You've got the Nemesis version there. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see the Decepticon logo on his shoulder. And then, of course, you've got, as I say, is it Power Jet? How do they exactly call it? I'm not too sure. It's a combination of Jet Power Prime. I think that's probably what they call him, to be honest. Then we've got G1 figures. We've got Megatron. We've got Hound. And we've got Soundwave. And my favourite of the bunch so far is their take on a Shockwave figure. So liking the look of them. And of course, don't forget the newly revealed, but yes, very, very expensive Ultra Magnus figure. So that's actually on display already in Shanghai as we speak. Right, talking of Ultra Magnus, so I've still not seen the standard Hot Wheels Optimus Prime anywhere, and I go to Smith's quite a lot, obviously do my toy hunts there. This is going to be Track Fleet Ultra Magnus. So again, it's the non-transforming, so it's not like the really expensive Optimus that was, super difficult to get hold of. This is just going to be, by the sounds of it, packaged normally, probably exactly the same package as an Optimus Prime, and of course the cat will be repainted, and the trailer is different as well, obviously. So this is looking to be Ultra Magnus Hot Wheels. As I'm going to get more information on this, guys, I will of course let you know as soon as possible. Right, moving on to Skybound, and I've just got to say, and I'm sure everybody will agree, just how good their comics have been. And no surprise here, they are going to be at NYCC. So you can see here they're going to be there Friday and Saturday, but the Saturday seems to be the best schedule, because they're going to be there from 3 to 4 p.m. with G.I. Joe and Transformers. So what's next for the Energon universe? If you're lucky enough to head there, then you're going to be able to see and find out exactly what is going on. Right, moving on, and of course, if you're there as well, they've already reprinted this, which is of course fantastic. It's the first issue, or the first bumper issue, where they put a few of them in one, of Generation 1, and there are going to be some special 500, as you can see there, limited to 500 copies of the special edition cover as well as Marcel Martin and a few of the other artists being there as well. They've redrawn the comic. There's so many specialities going on over the weekend. Your chance to get limited edition artwork, your chance to see the artists and speak to them as well. It looks to be really, really good, to be honest, guys, and I'll be keeping you up to date with news as and when it comes out. This segues nicely into Void Rivals issue 15. So again, another fantastic comic, and funnily enough, before we get into this, they start properly on this channel tomorrow. So Generation 2 is done. I was doing 2 Generation 2 comics a week up until they finished. So the one day, so the Tuesday is going to be Transformers, Saturday is going to be Void Rivals, and I'm going to be doing that every single week, 3 videos per issue, just to break it down into small bite sizes, so you get to read 10-11 pages at once, so it's not too overwhelming, and again, it just breaks it down for you to be able to read the comic for yourself. So what we've got here though is, this is issue 15. There is one cover you can pick from, there is another cover you can pick from, and then this just shows the importance of colours. Now that picture to me looked amazing. Now I've got to confess that I did not notice Springer at all in that picture until somebody added colour to it. I was looking at it just thinking, you know, exactly what it is. It's a fantastic piece of artwork. Add some colour to it, it's even better. And there you go, there is another choice of covers for you there to pick from as well. Right, great news for everybody who keeps asking me, great news for everybody who lives in America or who can order from Walmart direct. The Walmart Winter Collector-Con 2024 is confirmed for October 17th and 18th. That means you are going to be able to pre-order and online orders, and hopefully on shelves, the Generation 1 Retro Reissue Optimus Prime. That is very obvious from that teaser silhouette we've got there that he is going to be available from them days. So there you go, guys. It is very, very strange that we got him in the UK way before you guys. I don't know, no answer for that. It's just very strange, but you guys now have your chance to be able to get them as well. Online sneak peeks start on October the 10th, so there you go. I'm sure it's going to be that, and fingers crossed for everybody who wants to get one. Talking of Optimus Prime, this is something that's pretty clever, to be fair. So this is unique toys. So these aren't licensed by Hasbro or Takara because they transform, and I know that sounds crazy saying that, but in this day and age, so many Transformers don't transform. This is very clever. The reason why this is clever is because it is a masterpiece scale Optimus Prime figure, but you have the choice of having it either be the original 2007 movie Optimus Prime or the 2011 Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, just by changing around a few parts. So let me show you the images. Now again, I'm going to apologize straight away. You can see I've got this from TFW 2005, but because there's a black background, this is going to have a horrendous reflection. So if you want to see these without the glare, head to that website or indeed Show Z. So as I've said, this is a masterpiece scale Optimus Prime figure. So that means he's super detailed. As I've already mentioned, yes, he does transform. And as I've already said again, you can have 2 different Optimus Primes. And I'm going to show you in a second all the small little additional parts which are going to make this, I suppose, transition between the two available. It's very, very clever. It's a really good idea, and it saves you, I suppose, spending a load of money on 2 figures that are very, very similar. So you can see there where there's different things where you can change the overall appearance of the chest, change the forearms, etc. And what you're going to see in a second is the 2 side by side, just to see. There you go. There's the differences. So you get both of them. That is all the same figure, just a few little changes, and voila, there you go. Brilliant, great idea. And I know that'll do really, really well with a lot of the Bayverse fans who watch this particular channel as well. This thing here is like a great big, I suppose, big fat shut up Russell, as in aimed at me in a nice way, because I was only saying the other day, because of the Super 7 Bludgeon review that I did, that I would absolutely love to see somebody, but I can't see it happen. I actually said that, so, you know, curse the commentator. I said I can't see anybody in this day and age making a full-size Pretender shell sort of ever again, to be honest. And then lo and behold, in fact, no, it was about Dino King. But either way, it was only the other day. This is Fans Hobby. Now, they've been teasing us pictures of their masterpiece scale Metal Hawk, but now they're actually saying give this man a shell. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a complete shell like the actual figure. However, these are the images taken from Fans Hobby's Facebook page, and there are all scattered bits of shell. So whether or not they're just powered up parts or whether or not it's going to make an actual shell, I don't really know. But if it does, then again, it's just a great big curse of the commentator, and I'm actually really pleased, because I've loved Metal Hawk especially. To have a proper shell would just be fantastic. So if they do it, then obviously they've not swiped the smile off my face, because I want them to do it. I just didn't think that anybody would actually do it. Right, third party then in other figures, guys. There's the Optimus Prime. You can order this from Show Z. There is an abundance of figures on here. You have your New Age, you have your X-Transbots, you have your Blockies, official Blockies, you have your official YOLO Park 3-0, Masterpiece God Bomber, Doctor Wu figures, DNA upgrade kits. Everything is on here, guys, apart from the mainline Studio Series and Generations. So check it out. There's loads of choice on there. With regards, as I say, to the channel, I'm going to get that bludgeon transformation done. It's a right pain in the bum, but I'll get it done. More Blockies reviews, more Super 7 reviews, more third-party reviews, and I think I know that I've already done quite a bit on it, but I think my Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime is in the post, and if he is, I'll just do an unboxing video on that because it's still a very special figure. As always though guys, really appreciate the support. Hopefully see as many of you tomorrow as I can. Take care.